name is Jimmy. I'm 28 years old and provides free English education to the underprivileged and needy children in Siem Reap town.
So over the last 3 months we've supported an amazing charity, Melbourne based. Christine runs the charity, she does an amazing job. It's called Kids Cambodia, and they raise money and awareness and everything for Jimmy's Village School in Siem Reap in Cambodia. And one night we decided over the space of 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
10 minutes that we were, about 6 minutes that we were going to fly over to Cambodia and visit, because we really just wanted to see where our money went.
And your money, your generous money from buying our beautiful Nude candles.
Sorry to our bosses for not giving much notice for leave for work. That got us in a bit of trouble, but you know.
So after this long flight and long stopover, we ran into our friend Jimmy, who runs the school. Good old Jimmy. Tiny little 4'7" Cambodian human being. He's pretty much holding up this big sign, Mr. Chris.
That's because I'm his favourite.
Still Chris Roll?
No, he's an English teacher. She's all over that. But
and he's ran up, quickly running towards us, and big hugs, big handshake. Pleasure to meet you, Chris. Pleasure to meet you, Rian. Kelly.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Again, you knew my name.
Yeah, that's true. Mine's hard to pronounce, but
he was so excited, and he was. It really drills home why we went there, and really made you just understand how important it was for us to go and see him and see the school.
Yeah, that's perfect. Like you could tell how lucky and privileged he felt when we were the ones that felt lucky to be able to go over there. I think where like the magnitude of what we were doing really hit home was once we got to Jimmy's Village School and saw like what conditions these kids learn in, and these are good conditions like for where they are, but it's in a house and the main classroom is in a garage out the front, and we were there for like half an hour. We were helping teach, and then you hear some sound come from around the corner as one of the other girls was reading, and I poked my head around there, and there's a 1 meter wide alleyway, and there's a kindergarten class being taught by another student down there, and these kids are just happily singing away down this like really skinny alleyway. Like I had to turn on my side to walk down there, and that's their classroom. That's where they learn.
Yeah, and then class after class, like the class goes from 5 till 6, next class 6 till 7, and just so many kids going through this home learning, and it's crazy to watch.
So on Jimmy a little bit and his work ethic. We all think we have it pretty rough some days, and we work pretty hard, and we all do multiple jobs and study yourself, and this one saves lives. But yeah, to actually hear what his day was like and what it involved, pretty crazy.
Yeah, and to be a part of it, he got up at 3:30, 4 o'clock, picked us up and took us to our first tour for that day, and then the whole day we were out with him, and it didn't bother him. He was so happy and full of energy the whole time, and like loving every minute of it. And then in the nick of time we got back for him to get changed to teach his first class. We went back to the hotel and
we laid down, and we were like, oh my god, we've got to go to this class now. But this is him every day.
We went back to the class, and straight after that, after the last class, he was back out on the road in his tuk-tuk trying to make more money. And
one of the crazy things as well was actually having some one-on-one time with the kids and hearing their perspective on what they actually wanted to do and their dreams with.
Oh, their dreams. Yeah, I wrote down a list of their dreams and goals in life, and like I was almost in tears when like some of these kids were saying that they wanted, like not that they wanted to be these things, that they were going to be these things.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy makes them believe in this, and it includes a doctor, a clothing designer, and that wasn't so he could get rich, it was so he could design clothes.
For all,
that was a 14-year-old boy.
Yeah.
He wanted to dress everyone in Cambodia so everyone could look, good and
No one got
everyone-
teased.
Yeah, so no one got teased and everyone could afford clothes. That's why he wanted to design clothes.
I wasn't thinking like that at 14, that was not me.
No, definitely not. I was worried about eating donuts when I was 14.
I was throwing turtles in a tree.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Some other dreams. English teacher, obviously, they want to be like Jimmy. Teacher, engineering mechanic, IT, surgeon, tour guide, business owner, pharmacist, pilot, nurses. There was a ton of young girls that wanted to be nurses. I know that really warmed your heart being a nurse.
I think for me, seeing these young girls and young women have these dreams and they want to change the world. They want to save lives. They want to look after their families and all the people that are in their community. And they're 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old girls, and they've got dreams to change the world. And it just, it melted my heart. Like these young women, hearing them speak and how motivated they are to do it, and they're going to do it. They believe that they will, so they're going to, and it's amazing.
I remember one girl, I think spoke to you, she was 13, I think a month before we were there, her mother passed away, and that's why she wanted to be a nurse, because where they were, they couldn't actually get any help out to her. There was no nurses on hand, and she just died, and she's like, I want to be a nurse so I could prevent that from happening to someone else.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
We sat down and spoke to a few of the kids individually and privately. I remember Chris and I sat with two of the boys and just spoke to them about uni and degrees and study and this sort of thing. And when we sort of asked them, how much does it cost, or how realistic is it that the kids can get there, he looked me dead in the eye and he said, $500 US, it's a lot of money. And I looked at it and I obviously didn't say anything, but $500 US is not a lot of money, especially for going to uni for a degree. It was almost one of those moments where I just felt like bringing out the checkbook and writing everyone, because at the end of the day, like I'm going to earn that in a certain point in my life or whatever, but these kids realistically never will. And as sad as it is, a lot of them won't really have the opportunity to go because there's just not that amount of money that's going through there. So very last night we were there, I think there was about 100 kids or 110 kids or so. We all went to a place and got about 100 chicken sandwiches.
Pork rolls.
Pork rolls, sorry.
Pork rolls and soft
Pork rolls and soft drink.
It's a great Fanta.
And pretty much just had a party. But one of the things that stood out about that as well, we were handing out all these rolls and we realised we were short and we didn't have enough.
Not our fault. We said Jimmy will buy more, but he's so modest.
Like,
that he's
no, that's fine.
that'll
Yeah.
be fine.
And but then I said to Carly, quick, I'll keep him entertained. You run down and go get some more. But as I said that,
They were already.
I've sort of one of the kids has taken a bite and then goes, here, try mine, and they're just handing all the sandwiches around and sharing, and it's like, I would even share my food. I'm not eating.
Yeah, you would not share your food. Carly and I might share our food, but we know you wouldn't. But just to see them do that, and then
And they were so thankful after you hand them something. Every single child, everyone, was so thankful to have us there and to have a dinner, a feed, and a party.
But how was the party?
the kids they had YouTube hooked up
So
into the speakers.
The Macarena is
The
universal.
Macarena, the nut bush, then some weird dance I've never heard.
Awesome.
Let's we've got something that we want to give you,
Yes.
both Ryan and I,
Yes.
Carly.
Pretty close.
Oh, it is. So, this is our check that we want to present you with.
Oh.
So this is what all of our customers and our family and friends have helped us raise to be able to donate to you guys.
Yes.
So it says here $1,068.
Yes.
But Ryan's company he works for,
Yes.
do you want to say what they've donated?
Yeah, they've actually donated an extra $432 to bring it up above $1,500 for you. So
It'll be $1,500 in total. So yeah, $1,500 total for the
Yes.
school, and Christine was telling us that'll help the school run for 5-6 months or go towards a new school.
Yes.
And after meeting you and spending time with you the last few days, we couldn't be happier with where the money's going, and everyone can be assured that this is such an amazing cause. And if you're ever in Cambodia, Jimmy's anchor to us.
Jimmy's ankle tools.
Jimmy's anchor to us. He took us from 4 a.m. today around Angkor Wat and other temples, and then he taught from 5 till 7, and now he's still here doing this. He's just doesn't stop, and he's an amazing person. So support people where you know where the money's going.
And obviously a lot of this will go, like I said, building a bigger school. You can teach more and more kids along the way, and helping them with their dreams as well, which is amazing and really great that we can have some sort of contribution to that.
I would like to say thank you very much to three of you, Nude Nuts Candles company, for your generosity and kind-hearted, and that you come from a very far way across the ocean to Cambodia in order to raise money to help us in Cambodia as a country a bit isolated from all of you. So without your support, we wouldn't achieve our dream. So all your monies will go forward to support the schools, and also save to build a new school for a new generation of
Big
Cambodians.
university run by Jimmy.
Yes, that's what my dream.
And then you can have that family.
Yes, I want to have a family one day.
He is single, ladies. Jimmy is single. It's amazing
How
how.
is this man single?
I know we normally say how am I single, but how is Jimmy single really? So come over to Cambodia and take a tour with him. Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you very much, Chris and Ryan,
Thank
for
you very
your
much.
kind-hearted soul.
Thank you.
Yes.